So over the last 2 months, I've had multiple people reach out to me asking me, how did I stop smoking? Right? Like, how have I been smoking half of my life and just went cold turkey? And I'm gonna just be truthfully honest with y'all. It was hard as hell. I'm not gonna lie. Right? Like, to have been smoking for half your life and to just randomly like cold turkey, it definitely was a challenge. But honestly, I'm gonna just be real with y'all. Like, I told myself, I was tired of spending my money on it. I was tired of masking my emotions and what I was really going through, and trying to cover up with marijuana, right? So, it came a point in myself where I told myself, like, bro, you have to deal with these problems without drugs, right? You have to learn how to deal with your emotions and go through the process without being high, okay? And because all I realized was every time, like, and I would smoke for any occasion, like, wake up, smoke. Go work out, okay, after I get done workout, smoke. Eat, after I eat, smoke. Take a nap, wake up, smoke. About to go do activity with some friends or whatever, about to go somewhere, smoke. Get bored, smoke. Mad, smoke. Angry, smoke. Upset, smoke. Like, I smoked for any reason I saw fit, right? And what I realized that I didn't know at the time was that it was literally it was controlling me, right? It had a grip on me, right? It had me by the fucking throat, and for the longest, like, even my ex, like, would tell me, like, like, you have to learn how to not let weed control you. And I'm like, it doesn't control me. Like, I'm not addicted, this and that, but I just do it because I like to be high. And once I realized, like, I didn't need to be high to function on a day-to-day basis, I was like, what do I need this for, right? And like I said, I slowly but surely stopped buying weed. uh, Now I do have friends and stuff that still smoke, whatever, and they know who they are when they see this video. But still got love for you, bro. You know you my homies, whatever. But I had to take myself out that equation for a little minute because I knew if I came around y'all, I would be tempted to smoke because at the time I didn't have the control and the mindset to not be peer pressured, right? So until I knew I had control over my mind, which took about 6 weeks, honestly, I called my homie, checking in with whatever, but I never went around him. You know what I'm saying? Because I know myself, and it's like if I'm mentally not ready to face the fact, or what I'm saying, like, not be peer pressure like I said, then I wasn't gonna put myself in that situation. It's just kind of like you're not gonna put yourself in a car with some people that are about to go do a drive-by shooting if you don't want to potentially go to jail for murder, right? So I knew by taking myself out of that equation, I knew by not buying weed, I knew by sitting, controlling my emotions the best way that I could sober, was I knew it was gonna be tough, but I knew that eventually, like, it would lead to this where I'm at now. And again, I've had so many people ask me, like, how are you doing? Did you just cold turkey? Like, I didn't cold turkey at first. I slowed down. Like, I was a habitual heavy smoker, y'all. Like, believe it or not. So I started to slow down. Instead of buying backwoods, I would go buy uh, just a 2 pack of Rellos. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just smoke this. And before you knew it, I'm like, I'm running out of weed. I'm not gonna go buy no weed. Once I'm done with this, it's over with. And I literally made a vow to myself. Now, don't get me wrong. I went 3 weeks sober first. I relapsed on my birthday, January 24th. And this is being completely transparent. Relapsed January 24th. And I probably, from January 24th to like the 30th, I maybe had smoked like 3 times, right? And after that, I called it quits. I'm like, I didn't like the feeling of being high. I felt paranoid. I felt out of my body. Like, and I really had this conversation with myself. Like, the only reason why I decided to smoke on my birthday was I wanted to actually see, was I really getting high, or was I just doing it to mask a feeling? Was I doing it to just, get the feeling of being, what's the word I'm looking for? mellowed out, you know what I'm saying? Not really caring about this, that, and the third. And that's exactly what it was. So I don't like the feeling of being high anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm not against it, but now I do look at weed a certain way. Like, you don't need it the moment you wake up. You don't need it every second throughout your day when you feeling uncomfortable, or you're feeling sad, or you're feeling angry or upset, whatever. You just don't. You have to learn how to deal with those emotions internally, and learn how to, like, just go through the process of actually feeling what you're feeling. All right, write it down, talk to somebody about it. I end up getting a therapist, right? So I would talk to my therapist about what I'm going through. Talk to my homies, like, here and there, like, you know what I'm saying, like. But I found it to talk to somebody who really doesn't know me, because I felt like they weren't going to judge me because they don't know me. So they have no room to judge me, right? So I did that, got a therapist, started dealing and sitting with my emotions, whether I was happy, sad, upset, angry, depressed, stressed, whatever it was. I realized I didn't need marijuana to cope with those emotions, right? And honestly, like, that's really it, y'all. It came from willpower and determination that I didn't want to have weed to have control over my life. Like, if you let a drug have control over you, you don't have control over your own life. So I made that decision to um, stop smoking, man, and it's been for the best. Like, my mindset's more clear now. Since I've stopped smoking, I've had hella job opportunities pop up. Um, you know, just a lot of positive reinforcement has came from putting down a blunt, man. And, like, I'm not telling everybody to do it. Like, do what works best for you. But for me, it literally changed my life in the matter of what. Now I'm literally 1 month completely sober. Like, so if it wasn't for me relapsing on my birthday for about 3 days, I would be 2 months sober as of yesterday, right? So here I am to tell y'all that it's possible, it can be done. It is hard. The first week was the hardest. The first night I only got 45 minutes of sleep. The first 2-3 weeks I had night sweats. Like, I'm talking about out this world, to the point where I had to get up, put a towel down, just so I wouldn't be laying in my own sweat, right? And then after that, the sweats kind of subsided. I started having vivid ass dreams. Like, I haven't dreamed in over 15 years, y'all. Not bullshit, y'all. Not like, after about the second or third week, I started having vivid dreams. At first, they started in little speckles and spots. Like, I really couldn't remember them, but I knew I was dreaming. Now I'm having vivid dreams to where it's like I'm waking up out of that dream like, holy shit, like, that's not real. Like, I've had dreams of me smoking. I've had crazy dreams, right? But I say that to tell y'all, like, just try it out. Try going without smoking for 3 to 4 weeks. If you want to, you can do the experiment that I did and smoke again after that, just to see how you feel, to see if you really like it. Because I can guarantee you, 90% of y'all aren't really getting high. Y'all are just smoking, and you're just going through hiding your emotions. Like, you just have this mellow feeling of, like, what Cat Williams say, there's a chemical in weed that's called fuck it, and that's very true. I realized I was very, very, and weed didn't destroy my life, it just slowed it down, right? It held me back, okay? And I got tired of being held back from my own choices. So I made the decision to stop, right? And I making this video to tell y'all, if you've been on the verge of thinking about quitting, nobody can make you do it, right? Nobody can really make you do it. You have to do it and want it for yourself. And once I feel like y'all realize that and you do the experiment that I did, not saying you have to, but if you try it, I guarantee you, you're going to be like, how did I even go from not smoking to feeling like this when I smoke, to being numb to it? Like, it's so crazy. But again, this is just my story to y'all about my journey the last 2 months, and it's truly been very, very beneficial to me. So I hope and I wish y'all the best. Anybody that's been on the fence about it, just do it. Just do. It's gonna be hard. Like, it's gonna be hard. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to you. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all about fitness and exercising and working out and like, that shit not easy. I just make it look easy because I've been doing it for 10 years now, right? Like, I've been working on my body for 10 years now. So of course it looks easy to somebody who doesn't do it. But that doesn't mean I wake up every day and want to go to the gym.